Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, welcoming the beautiful Danielle Savre, star of Tyler Perry's Too Close to Home on TLC. Make sure to catch the season finale this Wednesday, 10/9 Central. Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, Danielle Savre. Don't you love how I asked for the pronunciation of your last name before we started?
Yes, thank you. And thanks.
Wouldn't it have
for
been
getting it right.
awful if I was
could
like
live
Savre or Savre?
No,
or...
people usually make it sound beautiful in French. I just wish that I pronounced it that way.
I want to hear it as French.
People have been like, Savre. That's usually...
That's an actress who can do accents. If I did like, Savre, like, oh my God, that guy sounds like a Northeast Philadelphia Jew. Awful. I am a Northeast Philadelphia Jew, so I can say that. Congratulations, you're on a hit Tyler Perry show. Not everybody can say that.
No.
And you have a season finale coming up. I told you my theory.
Yep.
I think Tyler Perry's showing up as Medea for your season finale. Am I right?
I told you. You gave everyone the spoiler. That's what's going to happen. Medea's going to storm in, say, like, you guys stop all this drama, and he's going to fix everyone's problems.
And then you head to a next season, and where do you go from there?
And then Medea just takes over the entire thing. It'll be great.
Medea's Too Close to Home, season 3.
Yes.
So congratulations on the show.
Thank you very much.
Anna's a heck of a character. How much fun are you having with her?
I'm having so much fun. I never know what's going to happen with her because Tyler's very much like, just do the scene and I'll come up with where she's going to go from here. But last time I talked to him, he's like, I think I'm going to make you not a good person. I'm like, no. Like, okay, I'll take it. But you never know. It's exciting.
What's it like working with him? He's the male Oprah. What has it been like?
Yes, he is. And they're like best friends too.
I know.
So it's very bizarre. It's amazing. Obviously, it was intimidating and nerve-wracking at first. I went in the room and had to read for him, spotlight on him. He was the one that gave me all my notes. And it just felt like we connected. I was anxious to make sure that I impressed him on the first day of filming. Then once we hit the ground running, he's been a true, champion of mine. So we're like family now.
I'm always fascinated because anytime you see a Tyler Perry project, he's in every imaginable credit. Yeah. Writer, producer, director, craft services. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah, he's cloned.
Is he really that involved? Like with your show,
yes.
Is Tyler Perry omnipotent?
He is standing behind, Video Village. You know what Video Village is? Like the monitors.
Of course I do.
Well, I said that a couple times.
Of course, I'm a professional. I'm a professional actor. Of course I do.
So Video Village. So he's sitting behind Video Village the entire time. He's the only one giving notes. He's the one directing and telling everyone what they need to do. He writes every episode. So he's writer, producer, director of the entire show, and he's super hands-on. I do think he's cloned, though, because I don't understand how he does it all, but I see it with my own eyes that he's doing it all. So it's very freaky at times.
I love the point of your show. A president cheats with a woman goes to happy Alabama to escape.
Yep.
Like that's something like if I'm on my couch, that's what I'm going to think of. And yet it's a really great TV show.
It is. It's fun and it's like you said, like the drama about it, like really, like she has an affair with the president and then she gets kicked out by Heather Locklear by the first lady to go. Like the premise of the storyline is just so, people just love it. They just get sucked in because there's so much jam packed into an hour. So it's fun. It's fun to be a part of.
I, like every red-blooded 38-year-old male, had an enormous crush on Heather Locklear growing up. And I read that you met her. What's she like in real life? Yes, I met everybody, but I want to meet Heather Locklear.
No, she's amazing. We did the entire first season together. She plays the bad woman so well.
No one does it better.
Oh, she's brilliant at it, and she's such a sweetheart. I was nervous. I was sitting this close to her in the hair and makeup chairs, and I did like, do I say hi to her? What do I do? I'm just gonna sit here. And she finally leans over, and I shouldn't say finally. She leans over graciously and introduces herself, and then from there we just hit the ground running. And she was amazing. She gave me so many compliments, so much great words of wisdom for the industry, and just a sweetheart. The nicest person. They usually say that the nicest people usually play the meanest characters.
This is why I couldn't be an actor. If I was in makeup and hair next to Heather Locklear, I would literally be like, as her touching me up, like...
I was doing that. What are you talking about? I was inching closer, and finally she's like, hi.
She'd be like, sir, you're sitting on my lap. I'm like, I'm your co-star. When you're around people like that, does it blow your mind as a young actress? You're like, oh my God, Heather Locklear's over here. Tyler Perry's over there. These people have had iconic success. What's going through your head?
I'm honored to be with him. I'm blessed to be with him. Obviously, those I think are just a given. But I think too, I'm really proud of what I've been able to do with my own career, that I've been able to get to the level where I am in a room with Heather Locklear and Tyler Perry. And I hope it just keeps growing from here.
What do you think it is about this show that people like?
The drama, the cliffhangers.
I mean, that's
Tyler's
the key to it all.
He's brilliant at making it so that you start watching it within 10 seconds even, you're sucked in. And at the end of the episode, because we do live tweeting parties, the entire cast every Wednesday. And so at the end of every episode, everybody's like, it's over already. And even we feel like that when we watch the episodes. So it's over. And then everybody's just waiting for the next Wednesday to come around to see where that cliffhanger takes them. Obviously,
Happy Alabama isn't so happy. I love the irony of it.
Yep.
When you see this cast, what are people going to get with this cast, the interactions? Why is there so much drama?
Because it's what I think people like to watch to escape. I mean, you look at all these great shows. They're just drama-filled. The more drama, the better. It's fun to kind of immerse yourself into this world of like some crazy life with our show, it's many characters in their crazy lives. I just think it's fun. I think that's what entertainment should be. You know, some films are meant to tell a story, a very, deep story about certain things that are Oscar-winning films, and some are just there to have as an escape to learn about other people and maybe see things from a different light. But it's fun. And also with Tyler, all of his characters have redeeming qualities, and he likes to take them on this journey of redemption.
I always feel that he's the king of the anti-hero.
Yes.
And Medea's the perfect example.
Yes.
She terrorizes people, but you love her, and she's really trying to do good at the whole time.
And I think that's what I love about the characters. When I first read the script, Anna was so flawed, and she's this protagonist, but she's so flawed. And yet this entire time you're watching her, and you're hoping that she can redeem herself in the end, but she's got a long journey before she does. But that's what he's very good at, is how do I make these characters real people that are very flawed, but people still love them and are rooting for them.
Have you ever been in a situation, in a relationship or anything, where it's gone so bad, like with Anna, where you've wanted to escape, had to escape?
No, thank gosh. No. No.
I love how you're racking your brain the whole time. You're like, wait a minute, that guy from no.
No, thank God. No one's ever, I've never ended a relationship and had to run to a new city. So that's a positive. I'm going to take that as a positive so far. But, no, I'm like that type that stays close to all my exes.
How do you think Anna would handle herself in New York?
Oh, boy. Well, she was close. She was in D.C.
Two way different worlds.
As I said that, I was like,
DC is Happy Alabama compared to New York.
It's true. I think she would have dived right in, but the problem with DC even is she made up that entire lie of her life. I mean, she was pretending to be somebody else. She wasn't portraying herself as this girl from Alabama. So I think she would have fit in with just diving in and being like, I'm this person that's got all this family with all this money, when really she's sleeping with a very high-powered man, and that's how she's making it.
But she's a strong, you know what I like is she's a strong character, and I love seeing strong female characters. 10, 15, 20 years ago didn't exist. Yep. Now it's like every show has a very strong female protagonist. Now you have women like Reese Witherspoon and a million others producing female-driven projects. Yeah. What is it like being part of that movement and playing a strong female character?
I love it. I love it, too, because I also didn't grow up with that world of
didn't exist.
No, it didn't exist at all. So I looked up to a lot of male figures that were very strong male figures. And so to be able to be part of that group of women that is now setting the tone for younger girls, I love it. I love that someone can look up to me and be like, okay, I'm going to be like this girl, or I'm going to have redeeming qualities. I'm not going to do what she's doing, or I am going to do what she's doing, but at least have something to watch and turn on the TV and be able to relate to.
I love role-playing with Anna. How do you think she'd handle herself around Trump?
Oh, boy.
I just thought that one up, by the way. That wasn't even pre-prepared, but I'm imagining her and Trump, because I was just watching his press conference during my lunch break, and I'm like, I got to get a Trump question in on this one.
Well, I hope she wouldn't make the same mistake and have an affair with him. That's what I'm hoping.
I think Melania shows up in Happy Alabama and is like, I will kill you.
She'd be worse. She'd be worse than Heather Locklear. I'm sure. I can't imagine the length she'd go to. Yes. I hope she wouldn't make the same mistake.
What's everybody getting with the season finale, and where do you hope Anna goes from this season on?
With the season finale, a lot of things are going to be answered. There's a love triangle in the show between me, my sister, and my ex-boyfriend in the show. So we'll see. I was like, thank God, not in real life. So we'll see what kind of comes of that and who Brody chooses. And then we'll also see a little bit more into our history of me and my sisters and what our mother did to us when we were younger. So there's some really deep-seated drama there. But it's fun. Where do I want to see Anna go? I kind of just want to keep finding out who she is. You know, she had spent so many years pretending to be someone else in D.C. and living this lie that as the layers are peeled off, you get to see a side of her that I don't even know exists yet. And as we continue to shoot, I kind of get to see more and more of her. So that's exciting for me as an actor.
My final question, I'm always fascinated for actors and actresses. When you inhabit a character, how much of that character becomes real for you? And I know it's a dumb question, but I hope you understand what I mean. Do you begin you're playing them, but do you begin to mentally imagine them, see them, feel them? Do they become a real person to you?
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, the actors like Daniel Day-Lewis and stuff like that, it's method. You're really becoming the entire character, which is a very different style of acting. But absolutely, when you're reading that script daily in and out and having to immerse yourself into what this character's feeling and doing and the people around them and having to relate that to your own experiences in life, every character I've played, I absolutely walk away changing a little bit of myself by them. Like, a little bit of them is left with me. And it's interesting to see which parts are left with me.
Hopefully we won't be reading about presidential affairs then. Although that would, trust me, for anybody's career, it's probably a good move. So I'm ready to have a presidential affair if it, you know, it ends up being Ryan Seacrest. Like, all of a sudden he's Ryan Seacrest. You want to have an affair
with Ryan Seacrest? Is that what you're saying?
No, if it elevates me to Ryan Seacrest level.
Oh, if it elevates you.
Donald.
So what you're saying is give me a sleep to the top.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? I'm in. I'm in.
Brilliant.
I'm in.
You heard it from
Call
his
me. I'm in. Congratulations. Everyone, make sure to check out the season finale of Too Close to Home on TLC next Wednesday.